We are going to talk about algebraic expressions. So how do you add and subtract like or similar terms? But before anything else, it's very important that you know what an algebraic expression is versus an algebraic equation. Okay, sorry for this one. And along with the different terms that we use in algebra. So an algebraic expression, there's no equal sign. It's just numbers, a constant number, or a combination of a variable that has a coefficient. Okay? Whereas an algebraic equation, as you can see, that there is a equal sign. Now, this whole value here is what we call the terms in your expression. And because you have 3x plus 5, then it follows that you have two terms in this particular expression, in same way as you have two terms in the other example. If I write down 4x plus 5x minus 2, if this one is not yet simplified, then it follows that I have three terms in this particular algebraic expression. Subtract variables in an algebraic expression. So first, it's very important that you know that you can only add or subtract like or similar terms. So in the very simple sense, it just means that the variables need to be the same. So for example, I give you 3x plus 2x plus y. Okay? There are three terms in this particular example. And because the first and second term have both x in them, then I can only work on this particular expression. So I can just add them, which will give me 5x plus y. Okay? So let's say you're given 3y plus 10y plus y plus z. Okay? So if you will look at this particular algebraic expression, the ones that are the same, the first term, the second term, and the third term. So I can just add them. 10 plus 1 plus 3, I have 14y plus z. Now, when you see a variable, okay, if it's just let's say a or b or c, whatever variable it is, it means that the coefficient is 1. So in algebra, instead of writing down 1b, automatically it means it's just b. Okay? Now, one of the common mistakes that most students do is when they see an exponent in the variable and they add it. Let's say if you have 5x squared plus x minus 3y. Okay? Not because the first term is also an x and the second term is also an x, you would automatically assume that, oh, they are the same, I can write it down as 6x. No, you cannot do this because x squared is not the same as x. Because technically, x squared is x times x, which is not x. So in this case, the answer is just 5x squared plus x minus 3y. Okay, now this is how you add like terms or similar terms. Now, the way how you do with subtraction is also the same. So, if let's say you're given 6d minus 4d minus d, okay, so this one is 2d minus d, my answer is d. Right? Okay. So that's how you work with like terms. So for these instructions, simplify the following algebraic expressions. Okay, so for number 1, you have 3 terms. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, only the first and second term have the same variable. So you can just add them. 6x plus 7y. Now let's proceed with the second item. The second item, if you will look at all of the terms, all of them have the same a without any exponent. So all of them are the same. They are all like terms. So you can add the first one first. 5a plus 7a is 12a minus 14a. And because 14 is much bigger than 12, then this one will be negative 2. Okay. For the third item, you have 8a plus 2b plus a plus 4b. There are 4 terms in this particular given item. You have 8a and a. I can add them. It will give me 9a plus 2b plus 4b will give me 6b. Okay. Number 4, if you will look at this particular item, all of them have a in the terms, okay? But 6a squared is not the same with the second term because the second term does not have any exponent. But I can add 6a squared and 2a squared because they are like terms or similar terms. So 6 plus 2 is 8. I will just copy the variable. And then I can now add 8a plus 7a, which is 15a. Okay. For the fifth item, we have 9f plus 2e minus 9f plus 6f. Okay. The first term and the third and fourth are similar terms because all of them have f as a variable. So 9f minus 9f is 0. 0 plus 6f will give me 6f. And I can just copy 2e. For the sixth item, you have 9p plus 2q minus 2p minus 3q. The first and third term are the same. So 9p minus 2p is 7p. 2q minus 3q, because this number is bigger than 2, then it follows that this one will be negative or minus q. So I have posted the PDF file of this particular exercise down below so you can just try and practice for yourself and compare your answers.